My first question is, if you were to be a monster in the film, what kind of monster would it be, or would you like to be?
I would be some sort of giant sea creature, I think. I love the ocean, so maybe some sort of like walking shark that was on the land. That would be mine, with like a laser beam attached to my head or something. That's what kind of monster I would be.
I was wondering, what was it like to work in a project like this? Like, coming from working with a guy like Spielberg?
Yeah.
I would like to know, could you compare like your experiences working with him to Vigalondo?
Yeah, it's always the, you know, with talented people and talented directors like Nacho and Steven Spielberg, it's they're very dedicated to the story, so it's not very different in terms of the style and my approach and what I'm expected to do in terms of you know, my work as an actor. But of course, Steven and Nacho are very different people. Steven is very calm and kind of settled, and Nacho is eccentric and all over the place. And, but that's a fun energy too, and it was actually, you know, we really needed that kind of energy on set because the monsters, of course, are really big and, you know, destroying things, and it's chaotic and you know, this wild thing that we're watching on the TV all the time. But then we're in the bar, sitting there. You know, it's all pretty relaxed, and so it was good to have that energy to kind of, you know, it was energizing us to give life to the scene. Good. Yeah.
You think that you are you don't say nothing, but you are a spectator.
Yeah.
Where your friend will be bad and Hathaway will be in problem. Why?
Yeah. Joel is a representation of, I think, a lot of the population of the world, that we always think, oh, this problem's too big. What am I going to do? You know, that I'm watching and I have an opinion, but I'm not going to do anything about it because, oh, that's too much. You know, and I've got to go walk my dog. I've got to go to work. I've got to go make money. I need to pay rent. And so Joel is actually, you know, a dangerous kind of a guy because he just is watching the world pass him by. And sometimes your lack of action is more dangerous than your actions.
You might be the only kind guy in the film. Right? Why do you think the film portrays men in such a despicable way?
Say again? Sorry.
Like, why do you think the film portrays men in such a despicable way?
Well,
not you.
Look at the news. You know.
Okay.
Humans are fairly despicable sometimes.
That's right.
I mean, we can be awful people.
Yeah.
Oh, specifically men.
Yeah, like men.
Oh, gotcha. Well, men can be awful. They truly can. I mean, you hear about it all the time. But I think it's just a portrayal of real life. That it's not something that's surprising. I mean, you hear stories of atrocity all the time. You turn on the news and you see, you know, all these wild things going on. So I don't think it's anything shocking. That it's something that is in our everyday life. And I think even in a place like this, you know, in the middle of nowhere in New Hampshire, that your negative energy and your kind of your inner demons project out into the world, and they have ripple effects that can be affected. You know, can be felt in Korea. You know, how they say, like, how people can feel energy, and so I think that's what Nacho was going after, is that your energy is, you know, projected out and affects the people, you know, right here next to me, and then you carry that on and you affect the people from there. You know, it's kind of like the Black Plague almost.
Yeah.
Is that every single person you touch, they now have that that negativity, and then you touch other people with that negativity, and it spreads like wildfire.
Okay, so there's not like like a willingness to portray men in such a bad way, right?
Well,
Just,
I also think that my character shows that we're simple, that we're looking for very simple things in life. You know, we want somebody to hold. We want friends to laugh with us. We want to be able to sit and have a beer. We want to have camaraderie. You know, that's a very basic human need, and I think that's who Joel is.
It's actually philosophical way.
It's very simplistic.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's very simplistic.
I like that.
Yeah.
Why do you think that Colossal is different than other movies?
Well, I've never seen another romantic comedy with monsters in it, so you have no idea. I've never seen a movie like this. That you're, right from the very beginning, you think you're, in this, crazy horror film, and then you're all of a sudden in this kind of quirky romantic comedy and laughing along with at the tragedy that's happening with this girl, because that's what we do as humans. We laugh at tragedy. That goes back to like the Three Stooges. When they smack each other, and we laugh at that kind of. It's like, oh, you fell down, ha ha. And then this movie gets very intense and sad, and starts to really. It makes you step back and start to contemplate, what our current. Yeah, she's alone.
She's walking alone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, in the middle of nowhere, walking alone. But that's also showing like the power of one person, and how that power that you have inside you, that it can be so negative. You can also turn that around and have it be such a shining light, and have it be something really glorious, and you start to shine. You start to see her really. I think that's a lovely turn you have at the end, where she's able to laugh at herself and to laugh at the craziness of it all. That what else can you do but laugh? Kind of take it in and say, well, that happened, and okay.
In a hypothetical second part, would you like to be a hero or save the girl? If you...
My character in this?
In a hypothetical second part, or...
Like a sequel to the movie?
Yeah, sequel.
Okay, gotcha. It's in me to try and help people. That's just who I am, and we talked about that quite a bit. That I would say to Nacho all the time, I wouldn't do that. I would step in. I would stop this. And he said, I know you would, but Joel won't. And that was an inner struggle. So I think if I had to do it again, I would be the one to save the day, so to speak. But I also understand that it's important to have a character like Joel to show us what not to do. It's an instruction manual on how not to live your life. You have to get involved. You can't be a spectator.
Thank you.
Lastly, one thing.
Yeah, sure.
Would you be willing to shoot a film in Spain, or?
Of course. I love it here. This is my first time. I'm absolutely in love with Spain. The people are lovely. The food is amazing. The architecture here. This brilliant city that we're in.
Which part
right
of
now.
America are you from?
I'm from Connecticut, but I live in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.